Hello everyone. I'm filming part 2 of my Share the Love episode. Look at that. I'm walking down to the creek. And another mushroom. And these are the woods by my house. When I get down to the creek, I'll let you know what I'm doing. Still on my way. Bunch of daisies right here. But yeah, this is where I was last night when I got the rubies the other night. The creek's right down there. It poured. It raged. So the water's going to be really high. You know the rules. Despite me being right next to my house, we are in the Nantahala National Forest. Yeah, look at, there's water all the way out here. Holy shenanigans. Holy cow. I gotta walk all the way around here to get to that sandbar. I think that sandbar's underwater, to tell you the truth. Ooh. Yeah, no, it's okay. Whoa. Whoa. It just went up to my lower waist. Yeah, those rubies are right there. This is probably one of them right here that I was picking up. So I'll keep that one. But back to my story. We are in the Nantahala National Forest. So I'm not allowed to bring, what? A shovel. So I brought my pan, because I don't need a shovel. This is my classifier. So I'm gonna set the camera up and we're gonna get going. Alright, I'm just gonna use my big Garrett. Dump it in my 1/2-inch classifier. Some more of that. A little bit of that. And some of that. Wash this off. Big piece of clay. Oh, there's a worm in there. Let's send back any wildlife back to where it came from. Alright. Let me go in my bucket. That looks like a ruby. Alright. Pan number 2. That was a lot of material. Big piece of mica. Quartz, clay nodules. That's probably garnet. I'm not picking out any rocks just yet. Fill that bucket up. The ones you see me throwing in, they look like rubies. So I'm throwing them in there straight out the jet, no matter what. Alright, well. That should be good. I'm not going to send you 45 pounds of rubies, so Okay. I'm in the closet. Because that is the darkest spot in my house. I don't know if you can see the red. That one's a little... that one's got some red into it. Is that one? Yeah, that one's got red. I don't know if you can see it glowing from where you're sitting, but I can. This one's got some nice red in it also. These are rubies. Just going in the pan. That is ruby. It's going red. I'll put it in the pan for now. That one's red. This one's really red. Close up. I don't know if the camera's doing it justice. That one's red. I'm going to put all the red ones that I can see, and then I'll pick out the best ones. I'll bring you back in after I've gone through. Look at that one. Whoa, that one's orange. You see that? Can you guys see that? That one's going in the bag, definitely. So then I'll bring you back in after this. Alright. Okay, I'm still picking through this. You can see there's still red and a bunch of this stuff. So I could be picking through this for years and not pick all the rubies out of it. Like, here's another one. Look, there's like ruby in the middle of that rock. I don't know if you could see that. Like a band of ruby. But these are the ones that I picked out. These are the ones that luminesce the best. That one is big. Luminesced at the top. There were some that looked like they were luminescing purple. Not that one. I'm gonna look at them in the light, but these all are luminescing. This one's purple. I don't know why that is luminescing purple. Can you see that? Can you see that that's purple? That one will go, and then I'm going to take it out in the light, see what these look like. I'll bring them back into the black light. I'll pick out the best ones, and then that is going to be what I'm going to add to these Share the Love. Look how big that is. That's bigger than gumball size. And that's not the one that I had last night either. That one's orange. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I had actually filmed that segment about a week and a half ago when I first heard that I was going to be the next recipient. So I have picked out the best rubies, or corundum as you want to call it, and these are them. And you want to see them in all their glory? Boom. This is why they're down there in that ditch, because they're only good under UV light. So if you have a 365 nanometer UV light, these are going to light up like a candle. So those are what I got, and they are going to go into the Share the Love over there. So when you see that the different colored rocks, the different colored rocks, oh, and there was a really cool piece of mica. So I threw that really cool piece of mica in there also. So that's what I'm adding. I can get rid of that bag for now. I'm going to sign the card, but I'm big and clumsy, so I might have to start a new row. I'm not being vain in any way, shape, or form. I just don't want to mess it up. I'll probably mess it up as it is anyways. It'll look like a bunch of scribble lines and you won't get it. So I'm going to move that. This is the letter and the card. I'm going to move that out of the way for now. I am going to get the bags. These are the bags that the pay dirt were in. I'm going to put that bag over there. I'm going to dump all this. Hey, buddy, what's going on? Look at that face. That's my gold sniffing dog. I think he wants to tell me something. Put that right there.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Yep. I saw some gold go in there. Okay. Nothing up my sleeve, right? Okay. That's the bigs. Or, I'm sorry. That's the littles. He's your puppy dog. Mwah. He's your good boy. And then these are the biggles. And put the biggles over here in shot. I probably didn't get the littles going in there, but they're the littles. Watch me dump this all over Manny's bag and look like an idiot. Okay. Okay. There are the paydirt. I am going to put all of these stones back in. With the rubies that I put in. But they do. They light up like a candle under UV light. Alright. There's a little dust right there. There is definitely no gold in that. But what are you trying to tell me, buddy? My dog's, he's trying to tell me something. I don't know what he's trying to tell me. I'm going to put that right there for now. Okay, this is Mandy's satchel. The paydirt was in Mandy's satchel. I would love to keep it in Mandy's satchel, but Mandy's satchel is too nice for a paydirt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the stickers and everything in Mandy's paydirt, and the butterflies and everything. They all go in their each own individual bag, which I have right here. Here is Lord Shadow's paintbrush. I wanted to get a case for this, but I couldn't find one in time. Well, I could have found one in time if there was a store in town that I could have found one at, but there was no store in town that I could have found one at. I would have had to buy one online and had it shipped to me, and there's no way I would have got it before the package got here. So there's his brush back there. I think all the stickers and the butterflies and everything should go in Mandy's bag. So there's a trouble one. I don't have a gold pan and suntan sticker. I would steal that if there was more than one in there, but there's only one in there, so I'm not going to steal that. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to pull out my share of the love bag that I had. I'm going to put Ozark Buck stickers back in there because I have Ozark Buck sticker. I do not have A3 Sky Warrior sticker. So I'm taking an A3 Sky Warrior sticker. I'm going to put the rest of his back in there. And I do not have an Operation 4 Paws sticker. There's still 4 in there, so I'm taking one of those. Those are all the stickers. I'm going to put the butterflies are going to get their own. Mandy's candies in there. When I got the package, Wrench's chip was just floating around in the dirt, and that's way too nice for it. So I'm going to put it in its own little Ziploc baggie, so Wrench's chip is not get all damaged floating around in the pay dirt. And you know what? We're not going to even throw that in the pay dirt. We're going to throw that in there with Mandy's magnet and the challenge coin. That's going to go in there. We're getting down to it. We're getting down to it. I'm taking these stickers. All right. Let's see what we got. These are the butterflies. So I counted them, and there's 24. Oh, that moss agate. That's not going to go in the stones either. That's way too nice to go in the pay dirt. So that's going to go in there with the poker chips and the stickers. Okay. I would love to take one of your butterflies, A3, but this isn't about me. This is about Green Star families, and I would want to get as much out of the sale or the raffle or whatever it's going to be at the end of it. I think he's going to raffle it off or auction it off. So I am not going to take one of yours. I would love one. If you want to send me one, that would be fantastic. but there were 24 of them. So I have decided that I am going to take one of Dave's, and I'm going to take this one. This one has spoken to me. So I'm taking that and the 2 stickers. And then I'm going to put all the rest of the butterflies back in the butterfly bag. Nope. Oh, I almost got one. I almost got one. You caught me. He's cheating. He's cheating. And I'm going to put Mandy's marbles and Rich's B in there also. I'd take that B too. You should have put 2 in there. Oh, I forgot to put the ring and the little fossil back in the pay dirt. So that's going to go in the pay dirt. I don't think Brad's nugget should go in the pay dirt either. So that's going to go into the bag with the butterflies. So we got the stickers, the butterflies, Mandy's marbles. There were 3 pans here. The silver and the copper are going to go back in the bag. These were my pans. I'm going to keep the yellow one. But here's another one of Creed's pans. So that'll go in there. That's where the 3 nuggets were. This is Gail's. I don't think Gail's should go in there either. So that's going to go in with the stickers. The pottery is going to go in with the stickers. The coins are going to go with the coins. The 3 pans are going to go in there. That's my yellow one. So I'm keeping my yellow one because yellow and green. And then what I have decided to add is I'm going to add an empty pan poker chip of each color. I'm going to add the empty pan stickers. For anybody who wants them. I am going to add a Creed 9-finger sticker because these are extra stickers that I have, and these are people that should be represented. I don't know if they're going to get the pay dirt after me. It's just the way that it is. So we have Hearts of Gold. That's going to go in there. Dina Little Hale is going to go in there. Littlefoot is going to go in there. Prairie Prospecting is going to go in there. G-Man Gold Digger is going to go in there. Pitbull Prospecting is going to go in there. I wanted to add something personal from me and myself. And this is my unit insignia. This is a patch. It's a Velcro patch. You wear it on your shoulder. That's the unit you're in. And then you wear one on this shoulder for the unit you've deployed with for over 6 months. If you can see in this picture, I'm wearing one on each of my arm. This is one of those. So that's going to go in there. That's going to go in with all the stickers. And the poker chip. Okay, I got extra bags somehow, so I don't know how I did that. Any numismatic guy would be really angry if he saw these coins going into the dirt. So I'm going to put these coins in their own bag, and I'm going to put a tissue in there so they don't get beat up and jarred around. Tissue in there. Just a tissue, just so they don't get beat up and transit and everything. Because I know how gentle the post office can be. And we'll put one on top. Okay, I did something wrong with the bags because I got an extra bag somehow. I don't think I don't think Tio's shovel should go in the pay dirt either, so that's going to go in with the butterflies. I guess I just sealed that up. All right. Okay, we got the coins, we got the stickers, we got my patch, all the coins, the agate, the marbles. Okay. I don't know if you all remember this, but this is that rainbow arrowhead that I got. That's going to go in also. I guess I'm going to have to put that in its own bag because that's sharp and pointy. And once again, I'm not trying to outdo anybody. This is just a cause that is near and dear to my heart. Okay, so I am going to put all this good stuff into Mandy's bag, because Mandy is a good person. She supports so many people in the community. She comments almost on everybody's. I don't know how she does it. And when she comments on mine, I'm like, holy cow, because she comments on everybody's page, and I don't know how she gets around to everybody, but she's a pillar in the community. Much love. These are all the stickers and everything. And then these are the coins. This is my arrowhead. This is Dave's brush. Coins in there, if I can. Okay. And then I'm going to add an empty pan and one of Creed's custom empty pan, custom pay dirt bags. So I'm gonna actually just leave that out right there. I'm gonna move all this to the side. I'm going to somehow fit all that together, but I'm breaking out my scale. And why am I breaking out my scale? It's because I'm going to add something else to this package. And I want to, again, elaborate. I'm not trying to compete with anybody in any way, shape, or form. This is the black pan that Creed made me that I threw in there earlier. It's just that I am passionate about this, and I want to get the most bang for the veterans. So this is the gold I'm going to add to it. Nice and shiny. I picked out all the best pieces. I'm keeping my green pan because I'm green and yellow. But 1.202 grams. And that's just going to go right in there. It's probably still sitting in there. Yeah. All right. All right. I'm going to move all this out of the way, and then I'm going to bring you in for the recap. What's up? You guys want to tell me? There's only one question left. Is who should I send this to? Zeus over here is telling me I need to send it to the boss. And I thought I was the boss. Oh, I'm not the boss? Who's the boss? Rigby? Who's Rigby? Oh, you mean Jason from Flower Gold Wizard? We're sending this to Jason from Flower Gold Wizard? Jason, my buddy. Here you go. Yes, we are going to send this off to the Flower Gold Wizard. I wanted to get the most bang for my buck, and I had one shot to take. And I could have sent it to any one of you, and I would love to send it to any one of you. But, oh, we're going down. There was only one person who could have got the message out to more people than anybody on my subscriber and anybody I'm subscribed to. And that is Jason over at the Flower Gold Wizard. And Jason from the Flower Gold Wizard has agreed to accept this package. So This package is going to be shipped off to Jason and Brigby, the mine boss, and thank you so much. This is just a fantastic program. I hope that this sends shockwaves through the community and just resonates with everybody, and this gets out to so many people and raises so much awareness about the Green Star families. Thank you all for watching so much. Thank you so much. Have a great day.